Hi, I'm Dave Lockridge, founder and CEO of ACE Overcomers. And this is an introduction to the ACE Overcomers program and how you can begin the program in your area. First of all, I just want you to know that I've had many years experience in trauma-informed care. And the first California Surgeon General, Dr. Nadine Burke Harris, has complimented us by saying that Dave Lockridge and ACE Overcomers have played an integral part in trauma-informed training, not just locally, but across the US and internationally. And Britton Kimball of the Gospel Center Rescue Mission says that we use a lot of curriculums, and if I had to keep just one, it would be ACE. In my opinion, ACE Overcomers is the best curriculum for treatment programs. And Dr. Bruce Metcalf, CEO of Merced Rescue Mission, says, I heartily recommend ACE Overcomers program. It's a powerful, life-changing curriculum that is thoroughly biblical, yet scientifically accurate. We've used the curriculum over 12 years, and it is a required course for both men and women. What's the history of ACE Overcomers? Well, I began in ministry in 1975. I pastored in Washington State and California. In 2004, I was introduced to the ACE study, a very large epidemiological study conducted by Kaiser Permanente and the US Centers for Disease Control. This study explained why people behave the way that they do and why so many people who have been exposed to traumatic events during their developmental years later grow up to be addicted or have physical and emotional maladies later on. I was so impacted by the ACE study that I went back to university to study psychology, neurobiology, traumatology, to develop the ACE Overcomers program. The result was to birth ACE Overcomers. And today, ACE Overcomers has developed evidence-based programs used across the nation in recovery programs, correctional facilities, churches, and schools. Additionally, the curriculum is used across Canada, Central and Eastern Africa, and the UK. The ACE Overcomers curriculum is used to train educators, behavioral health and human services, churches, recovery ministries, and correctional officers to understand the effects of trauma, to improve delivery of service, and to help clients retrain their brain and reset their nervous system. What are the benefits of ACE Overcomers? Number one, first of all, it can flexibly fit into your schedule. There are 12 lessons, and you can choose, depending upon your program, to train 1.5 hours per week, giving you 12 weeks. You can do 2 lessons per week, separated by a few days, but I would not recommend going over 2 lessons per week. There are worksheets within the curriculum, so you could have 1 lesson early in the week and then an application and worksheets later in the week. And again, that would take you 12 weeks to get through. Another benefit is that you can flexibly train your entire staff. Online training, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. We have facilitator training for your teachers, and we have staff training for those non-teaching staff that you want to become trauma-informed. Also, you get to choose your teaching style. Your teachers know their strengths, they know their weaknesses. They can choose to use the videos in which you let me teach, and your teacher can then facilitate. Use the videos either, and we have 2 different types of videos. One video that would be similar to It's just a streaming video similar to using a CD, where you'll get to watch my smiling face teach, and you can stop it at any time and make the application and discuss in class, or you can use our chopped up version of many videos and then go step by step and deal with it in that way. Or you can choose to not use the videos, and you can use your facilitators can lead the class. And we have curriculum for either style, either just watching it all the way through, or facilitator led, or the more chopped up style. We have a curriculum for either one of those workbooks. Now, a bird's eye view of the ACE curriculum. First of all, it provides perspective. It allows for a reevaluation of self and others, so that people understand that what happened to them as a child, the pressures and the trauma that they experienced as a child, later produced very understandable and measurable consequences. Also, we teach plasticity. That's the I can change. I actually can change. I have the ability to change. But then we go a step further, and that is that we teach self-efficacy, meaning that you have power to take control of yourself and to take control of your situations in life. You have power to control yourself and your surroundings. Then we also teach self-awareness and self-regulation, what I call M&M, or monitor and moderate. And then we teach what I call the gift of normal. And that is, again, we emphasize the fact that when a person has their grape squeezed, when somebody squeezes their grape, it produces a very understandable mess later on. Just like when somebody slaps you on the back when you're sunburned, you respond in a very predictable fashion. And when you stress a child out, that will result in very predictable responses. And then we help people rest in Christ. We teach them to learn how to manage their stress, to become more calm, to be less anxious, and learn how to rest in Christ. Then we teach some very practical skills on how to connect, how to understand others, how to manage anger, your own anger and the anger of others. And then we give you the skills that prepare you to succeed, the relational skills necessary. How do you get started? Well, first of all, sign the agreement. And you can contact me, Dave Lockridge, to find the agreement, and we'll discuss this. I want you to be very comfortable with this process. Second of all, use the code ACE100 to download the videos and curriculum from our aceovercomers.org training. And then begin training your facilitators, your teachers, and begin facilitating your staff. Then I want you to arrange a Zoom meeting with me. I want you to give me a call on my personal number. I want to meet you and your training staff, whoever you would like to have be a part of that. And I would love to go over the curriculum, answer any questions you have. I want you to feel fully supported and fully comfortable. Then you're going to determine your facilitators, your classes, your scheduling, how things are going to go about, how you're going to arrange your classroom. We can discuss all of that because every organization does it a little differently. It's not cookie cutter. You're going to make it work for you. And I'm here to give you advice and to help you in any way I can. And then you're going to want to buy some 3-ring binders for your participants to keep their curriculum in. And then I want you to copy chapters number 1 through 3 so that you can begin paying attention, begin your classes, and begin changing lives. For support, again, you can call me anytime. Please, I say anytime. I'm on the West Coast. If you're on the East Coast, please don't call me at 6 o'clock East Coast time. I won't answer the phone, but you may call me at 209-617-4688. Please call me. We'd love to get you signed up. I want to support you. This program changes lives. And if you institute it, once you institute it and you give it a chance, you're going to keep using it. And it's going to change lives, and you're going to see people really respond. It'll greatly improve your teachers. It'll greatly improve your staff's delivery of care, and it'll greatly improve the lives of the participants of your program. This is Dave Lockridge with ACE Overcomers.